on that note as well, yeah, you know what? This is one thing, yeah, and sometimes I still struggle to do it. I still struggle to do it sometimes. So as I'm talking to you, lot, I'm slightly even talking to myself. You get me? Um, there's a few things in life here that you could do to stop yourself from disappointment, from heartache, from resenting people that you're around in it. Yeah. When people show you who they are, believe them, understand it, and figure out what part they can or can't play in your life. Do you get what I'm saying? Because no, not everybody's supposed to play every part in your life. Like my dear ones, the bros, the circle, the team, the set, whatever you want to call it. There's different set of niggas for different things. Like if I want to go link gal, yeah, I know there's a certain few man I could bring because they're gonna act accordingly. If there's something that needs to be ironed out, they're gonna be smooth with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna try and do this competition thing. They're not gonna like they're just gonna have the right decorum for the room. They're gonna be able to read the room and deliver what's needed in the room while it's needed to be delivered. You with me? Yeah. In in my prior life, back in the days, yeah, if I had to go on a movie, yeah, I know who to bring. Do you get what I'm saying? I know who's not gonna be. Oh my god! Imagine if. Oh, it's that boy that we just saw there. Like they're not gonna. They're gonna. Yeah. Then more time. Them time there. I've got the plan. Yeah. I'm the man with the plan. We do the X Y Z. I know who's gonna execute. No questions asked. Do you get what I'm saying? I know who's gonna be super stoned if we get back. I know what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna the guy that is perfect for me linking the gal. Man, will be the guy that I bring for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it happens that there's bare brizzies that land on my lap, I know the guy who I'm gonna call. I know the guys who I'm gonna call because they're hustlers. They know they've got the infrastructure. They're good with money. You know what I'm saying? Because you might bring the guy that, for the movie on that, and the next minute you're asking for your P's and X, Y, Z. Yeah? Different people for different parts of your life. So when people show you who they are, believe them, treat them accordingly. Cut. This is what human nature sometimes makes us do. I'm speaking for myself as well. Mainly, yeah? We expect us in other people. Yeah, that's where you go wrong. Like you're failing yourself. You're setting yourself up for failure and disappointment. Yeah, you expect you from others. You think okay, but because I did this and that for my man all them years ago, I could definitely get my man to do this and that. No, my nigga, because I handled my man like this and that. Then he's definitely not worth for handling. But no, man, like just because that's not how it works. Do you get what I'm saying? Like people have short memories. People are not you. They're not always gonna handle you like how you would handle them. Why for that? But these are just the realities of life, innit? Like these are just and you got to learn as well, yeah. To watch people that haven't really got much going on for themselves, yeah, because they're the type of people that kind of, when they say misery loves company, yeah, like it's just like a lot of statements that they make, yeah, are not made for no reasons. Like through years and years and years, I believe people have gone through certain shits and they've made a saying for it, like raw, like you get what I'm saying, like misery loves company, like okay, because they're seeing it, like. That's what happens. And sometimes people even do it unintentionally or intentionally. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, and I got a story for that as well, but and also like even I forget this. Don't be afraid to cut off people. I'm not saying cut off people for no reason, but it's a needed thing in life. You get what I'm saying? It's a needed thing in his life. Like they say, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Birds of a feather flock together. There's reasons for all of these sayings. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I had an idea a few years back, right? Had a little change. I thought, you know what? Let me go back to my motherland. Let me go back there. Like, I know there's a lot of people suffering. There's a lot of people in fucked up situations. Surely, yeah, I could get this little bag and I could go back and I could fuck with some of my family or I could find one, two man that I might be able to pattern with an XYZ. I was trying to kind of like form a team how man did here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Forgetting a lot of key points. Yeah. When we formed our team, we was kind of like all on the same playing level field. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we grew together. There was genuine appreciation and love for one another for various reasons. Do you know what I'm saying? This wasn't one of those situations. Even though I'm from Congo and I was born in Congo and raised in Congo, they still looked to me like a foreigner. Yeah. And they acted like they had mad love for me, but a lot of them had a lot of resentment for me. Now, the thing about Congo is a lot of people that have money, a lot of the time it's not actually their money, it's their family's money. And a lot of the time it's political money, so it's kind of like free money. So a lot of them just shell out money willy-nilly because their parents just robbed 60 million the other day, 80 million the other day, XYZ. I was rolling around with a kid over there, and his mom was the minister of mining in Congo. So you can do the maths on that. You get me? And he was shelling that crazy ball. That's what they used to anyway. So I'm over there. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to do stuff, whatever. And to cut a long story short, I've started realizing that these motherfuckers, I knew they was kind of like trying to use, man. And that's fine. You're broke. You see a bit of change there. So you're trying to kind of like abuse it a bit or whatever. And I'm there. I'm being calm. I'm going to the bar every day. Everybody's getting drunk off my buck. Like, whatever. Like, we're cool, innit? I'm holding a wave 122, man. 122, gal, whatever. Yeah, but then we started trying to do different things. I've done a song there, C'est La Vie, with Swenton Mar and Baker Blackheart. Go check that if you ain't seen that, especially if you're from Congo. It's got a good message. But I started realizing that my circle, they started being little talks. There was a conversation where one time we went out and I had to bring out like a lot of money. I had to bring out like a couple bags because I had to pay a few people for doing a few things. And I put the money in my duffel, and I was running around with a duffel. The security was holding onto a duffel. I found that the next time that we stepped out, yeah, I had like shorts, but then I put on something on top of it. I put the money in my shorts. I found out that they was talking amongst each other, trying to like formulate a plan to like make the money disappear out of the bag. Yeah. Now, whether they tried to or not, I don't know. But I found out after the fact that the money went in there anyway, because you lot must think I'm new to like moving around with peas or something like that. And even worse than that, I started finding out that their whole plan, they was trying to get me to stay there for as long as they could. There was loads of talk about people trying to do judge on me and this, that. I'm like, yeah, sound good. Because you lot must not know who the fam is. Like, that shit ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And also, the actual plan, yeah, they was talking amongst each other and they was like, yeah, if we keep him here long enough, he thinks he's this and that, but his money will run out. Like, he's gonna have to start begging his dad again. When he ain't gave me a penny to start with in the first instant, yeah, and yeah, trust me, like he will end up just like us. So you lot, instead of seeing somebody that's got a bit of a bag and thinking, yo, like let's make him add to that bag. Let's give him some drugs where that we can keep that bag there and keep adding to it, so we're getting a piece of it. Yeah, you lot wanna diminish that bag. You don't want to diminish it. You don't want to run it into the ground, yeah, just in the hope of seeing me in the same position as you. But this is the thing about our mentality. It's that if there's, let's just use a 10 stack, for example, yeah. If there's a 10 stack there, yeah, and you know the guy's got the 10 stack, he's already sharing with you lot. You lot now give him drugs to add to that 10 stack. So this 10 stack never goes down. It might go up to 5 stack. You might get a 2 bills out of it, a 5 bills out of it. But long as the 10 stack stays there and you don't keep adding drugs to it, yeah, you're going to keep being able to forever drink from that well, yeah. But if you drain all the water from the fucking well, yeah, then you're just as thirsty as that person is. Who's that helping? All you're going to be able to sit around and go, ha ha ha, he's as thirsty as us. When you could have been never thirsty again. Do you know what I'm saying? What the fuck type of mentality is that? I'll tell you what. Misery loves company.